Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ceremonial induction of the President for the year 2026 of Ceylon College of Physicians. Please rise to receive the ceremonial procession as our dignitaries making their way into the hall. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as I invite the following dignitaries to grace at the head table. The President of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2026, Professor Namal Vijay Singh. The President of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2025, Vidyajyoti, Professor Prasad Katulanda. Honorary Joint Secretaries of Ceylon College of Physicians, Dr. Hiruni Jayasena and Dr. Dinuka Liyanage. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are now joined by the dignitaries at the head table right here on stage, please stand in respect as we honor our motherland with the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, you may please take your seats now. In our part of the world, it's a customary to commence any occasion with the lighting of the oil lamp, ushering in positive energy and the blessings on the gathering. So now, to do the honors of traditional lamp lighting, I'd like to invite Professor Namal Vijay Singh, President of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2026, Vidyajyoti Professor Prasad Katulanda, President of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2025, Dr. Vimalasiri Uluvattage, President-elect of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2027, Dr. Anula Vijayasundara, representative of the Board of Trustees, the senior-most past president, Dr. Lakshman Ranasinghe, representing the past presidents of Ceylon College of Physicians, the honorary treasurer of Ceylon College of Physicians, Professor Priyamali Jayasekara, and we'd also like to invite the honorary joint secretaries, Dr. Hiruni Jayasena and Dr. Dinuka Liyanage. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we proceed with the lighting of the oil lamp. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please take your seats now. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening to all of you and welcome to the ceremonial induction of the President for the year 2026 of Ceylon College of Physicians. As most of you in the audience are already aware, ever since 1967, Ceylon College of Physicians stood as the beacon of excellence in clinical practice, postgraduate education, research, and professional leadership in medicine and its allied specialties. This evening, as we mark the presidential induction ceremony of the college, tonight, our 50th president, Professor Namal Vijay will assume office with the commitment to further uphold the standards and excellence of this esteemed institution. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look forward to a very meaningful program ahead today, we'd now like to commence our formal proceedings of the gathering. First, to extend a warm welcome to all of you for giving us the gift of your presence here today, this evening, and to do the honors of sharing his message as the president of year 2025 with the gathering. It's my honor to invite the president of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2025, Vidyajyoti Professor Prasad Katulanda, to the lectern.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, trustees, past presidents, fellows, council members, members of the Ceylon College of Physicians, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here today with deep sense of humility, gratitude, and a sense of accomplishment, where I complete the tenure as the president of the Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2025. I consider this one of the greatest privileges that I had in my professional life, to be the president of the Ceylon College of Physicians and to steer the college over the last 1 year. It's my duty today is to reflect upon our achievements for the year 2025, which I will cherish for the rest of my life. I, along with my council for the year 2025, took over the leadership of the college at a crucial time when the country was recovering from the economic recession. The college, as well as the country and the world at large, was in a transition where, for the country, we were emerging from economic hardships, and many physicians and professionals were migrating for greener pastures. And on a global context, many things were happening. New technology, the AI revolution was happening, and the patients and the societal expectations are changing. So the role of the physician also had to be rethought about. So, taking all these into consideration, we carefully selected a theme, the physician for the future, not as a slogan, but as a guiding philosophy. I carefully selected a council from all corners of Sri Lanka, and with seniors with immense experience, as well as many juniors with youthful vigor and enthusiasm. The main mandate of our college is to propagate education, particularly among the physicians and our trainees. So, based on this mandate and responsibility, we continued all the academic activities our predecessors had been doing with more enthusiasm and vigor. We conducted all Young Physician Forum sessions monthly, where we gave the opportunity for emerging physicians, mainly senior registrars, to present and show their expertise and brilliance. And the college lectures were the forum for younger qualified physicians to present new things and share their knowledge. We had 4 specialty updates with 4 specialty colleges: endocrinology, palliative medicine, respiratory medicine, and gastroenterology, all of which were very well attended. The regional meetings are much sought after activities of the college. We had one in Anuradhapura with the newly established Anuradhapura Medical Association, one in Navalapitiya, and one in Hambantota. We had all planned for another meeting in November in Batticaloa with a very good program, but unfortunately, the country was hit by the Ditwa cyclone and the floods, and we had to abandon the Batticaloa program. But we were not demoralized. We took this as an opportunity for the college to show our willingness to help our colleagues and the system when there is a disaster, and we came up with a disaster relief program and established a fund. And in fact, I'm happy to say that we have raised funds to help the Chilau Base Hospital for their re-emergence from this tragedy. The Beyond Medicine lectures were conducted along with peripheral meetings, and they gave a taste on things beyond medicine, on architecture, on other fields of science, on nature, and many other things. This year we introduced the public health forums, which were going parallelly with the peripheral meetings, where we went to the peripheries and shared our knowledge with those communities, and they were also very well taken and were broadcasted in the regional radio channels. The peripheral meetings not only gave the opportunity for knowledge sharing and exchanges, but also gave the physicians and the members an opportunity to relax and enjoy from their busy lives and schedules, which all the participants really enjoyed. And also, they had the chance to look around and enjoy the culture, traditions, and the nature. I would pay a special tribute to the Infectious Disease Forum of the college, led by Dr. Vimalasiri Uluwathage, Dr. Nilanka Pereira, Dr. Lakmal, and many others, who spearheaded an excellent program on infectious diseases. We know the double burden of diseases, and there was an excellent international infectious disease conference and many other activities, webinars participated by international experts on infectious diseases, which were very popular and were very useful. Another thing that we introduced this year was the career guidance program for senior registrars who passed their MD, and where we got all the specialty colleges and the specialty boards of the PGIM to participate and give guidance for our senior registrars when selecting specialties, as well as when they are doing training in those specialties. In addition, we planned programs for registrars, which unfortunately we were not able to execute, but I am sure the new council will take this forward. The CCP 2025 was the climax of our academic program. We upgraded our 2-day annual sessions to 3 days last year, because we wanted to be more inclusive, have all the subspecialty, specialty colleges and the associations involved in the Ceylon College of Physicians annual sessions because the CCP is the home for all medical specialties in Sri Lanka. We were very successful in doing this, and along with international partners, I'm very delighted to say that all the specialty colleges and associations joined hands with the CCP in this endeavor, which was a true collective effort, and I'm thankful to all the presidents and their councils in these specialty colleges and associations for their collaboration. And we had a truly an international conference where the Royal Colleges of Physicians in London, Edinburgh, the Royal Australasian College of Physicians, the EFIM, the European Federation of Internal Medicine, Pakistan Society of Internal Medicine also joined hands actively with their presidents participating in the sessions. And a galaxy of international and national speakers enriched the program with their expertise and knowledge. And we had 6 pre-congresses for doctors as well as nurses, and all the sessions were well attended, and we had 3 orations, the college oration, the P.B. Fernando oration, and the Professor Rajasuriya Memorial oration, all delivered by very eminent academics and researchers. We had many applications for free papers and posters this year, over 100, and a significant number were selected as free papers and for poster presentations. And another novel thing we did this year is having these network meetings. We had in 3 specialties, endocrinology, geriatrics, and pulmonology, where we gave the opportunity for our local experts and their counterparts who participated from overseas to discuss on an important common theme and discuss the way forward in each of these specialties. You can see some pictures of the symposia on different specialties, and the annual sessions ended up with a very colorful banquet and a president's dinner where everybody enjoyed thoroughly after 3 days of intense academic deliberations. Another important thing that we did was the Artificial Intelligence Initiative. As all of you are aware, this is becoming a very important area and also has a lot of challenges. We established a committee comprising of our members as well as other experts in IT, law, and allied other areas with expertise both from Sri Lanka and overseas, and came up with this the white paper on artificial intelligence in medicine, which can serve as a guide for artificial intelligence in medicine in Sri Lanka. Also, we wanted to improve the awareness and expertise among physicians and trainees. So we had several symposia and workshops, both before and during and after the annual sessions. Another initiative we undertook is the establishment of a CPD portal where the physicians and trainees can interactively record their the CPD activities. We have almost completed due to some technical issues. We could not still launch this, but this will be soon launched this month as the CCP My CPD, where we can register our CPD. The college is really proud of being part of the MRCP PACES, an international exam, where we had been doing over the last few years. And last year, we had 2 diets of the MRCP, and I'm delighted to say that the RCP chief examiners were very happy about the quality and the standards that we maintain. And in fact, they were saying that Sri Lankan center is one of the best overseas centers they have come across. And I would like to congratulate Barana, Dumita, and the team, and also the chairs of the PACES committee, Professor Panduka and Dr. Munidasa, and all of the others who contributed for maintaining these standards and bringing glory to the college. Another important mandate we have is educating our youngsters, the trainees. So in this endeavor, we had been continuously doing our work on MD Part 1, the qualifying exam, and the MD Part 2 exams, both clinical and the theory, and also MRCP PACES participatory courses. And you can see the amount of resource persons who have contributed in these activities, which I am again grateful to all of these people for their great contributions. The Journal of the Ceylon College of Physicians is being published regularly, and I'm again thankful to Professor Kamani Vanigasuriya and Dr. Professor Diniti Fernando for their great efforts with the editorial committee for maintaining a high quality journal for the college. And we are regularly publishing our newsletters, taking the news of the college and other important messages to our membership. And I'm thankful to Dr. Tushara Matthias and the team for their work on this. Another important achievement that we had during the year was obtaining the membership of the European Federation of Internal Medicine, the EFIM. The EFIM is one of the largest, or maybe the largest internal medicine the group or organization in the world, where even the American colleges, the British colleges, Australian colleges, all are there. And we are very proud to be a member of the EFIM, where our membership and our trainees can have many advantages of being members of this esteemed association. And I'm thankful to Dumita for her singular efforts on getting the EFIM membership and the liaison she has with the European Federation. The Pakistan Society had been a regular collaborator with CCP, and every year the CCP is invited to represent officially at the PSIM, as well as they come with a delegation as international participants for the CCP sessions. The physicians have not been only active in academia, in the professional activities or research, they had been enthusiastic in sports. And I'm happy to say that the CCP men's cricket team had been champions in almost all the matches, and we can be really proud of that. I'm thankful to the captains, and also I'm thankful to the women's teams of both netball and cricket teams who have represented the college. We had been struggling to have our own home because our previous temporary house we had to abandon because it was old. But we faced with many dilemmas and difficulties in having our own home because of the bureaucratic issues that happened with our property at the Rajagiri, the UDA property. But I'm very delighted to say that we were able to sort out the issues and got a lease signed up for 50 years. I'm again thankful for this to our immediate past president for year 2024, Dr. Upul Disanayaka and Dr. Nandanam Dikmadugoda and others who worked tirelessly to sort out things and also get this sorted with the same terms that we had for our previous property. The Ceylon College of Physicians, as you all are aware, is the oldest and perhaps the most prestigious professional college in Sri Lanka. This is because of the tireless efforts of our past presidents, 48 past presidents, and their councils, their foresight and the hard work which has brought the college this far. And I'm very delighted today to be part of this team of past presidents. And a president cannot achieve all these things in an year alone. He should be having a very good team to do all this work. So I will fail in my duty if I do not thank and show my gratitude to the people who have helped me in achieving this. My co-secretaries, Dr. Lilanti Subasinghe and Dr. Praveen Veeratunga, who were very meticulous secretaries, as well as Dr. Asanka Ratnayaka, my long-term friend, who shouldered the financial burdens of the college during the last 1 year. And also, Having a great team, a council, is always advantage to any president. I was blessed with a great council with seniors like Professor Anula Vijayasundara and Dr. Duminda Munidasa, Dr. Upul Disanayaka, Dr. Nirmali Amarasena, Professor Chandani Vanikatunga. I'm not telling the names of those who I already thanked, all of whom, along with other seniors, were there to advise me, advise the council, and whenever there is a need, they were there to show the correct path. Thank you very much, all of you. And then we have those who worked very tirelessly, particularly Dr. Prabhashini Kumarihami and Dr. Sandeepana and Dr. Yapa. They were very active members in organizing peripheral meetings and other meetings. Dr. Samita and Dr. Pradeep were always there to represent the college in ministry activities, the NMRA, and also when there's a need to fight for the college, they were in the forefront. And I would like to thank our overseas members, Dr. Chandimani, and others who were members, the overseas members, who again, despite the time lags with Sri Lanka, were helpful in all our activities, and particularly in areas like CPD, they were very helpful. And we had the other members like Chanaka, Lasanta, Chamila, and Ushani, who were there for our, particularly in the academic sessions, they were very helpful to me and the two secretaries and the treasurer. And Chiranti was very helpful, particularly she shouldered the AI initiative and the CPD program, and I'm thankful to Chiranti on that. And the social secretaries, Solit and Tushara, were very great social secretaries, along with Madam Neomali, had a great banquet and other social events. And I would like to also thank our representatives from Batikalo and Jaffna, Sujanita and Mayuruddin, who were there despite the long distances participating in the meeting. And Mayuruddin, although it was not able to have the meeting, was instrumental in organizing the Batikalo meeting. And I will fail in my duty if I don't thank our other representatives from the sister colleges, from the psychiatry, pathology, and pediatrics, chemical pathology, and hematology, who were there to help us and also to share their knowledge when it is really needed. And perhaps, I forgot to mention about Nuan, who was instrumental in organizing the Anuradhapura Medical Association activity. And finally, I would like to thank my family, who was always there to help me in the college work, as well as tolerating me for my absences from the college activities. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, I'm a very happy person today, being relieved of my presidential duties of the college, and also being able to hand over the reins of our college to an excellent academic, researcher, administrator, and a medical educator, Dr. Namal Vijayasinghe, along with a very dynamic council who will take the college to the next level during the year 2026. Let me thank all of you and also wish Professor Namal and the council and all of you a great year and all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your address. Our heartiest congratulations to you and your council for the exceedingly successful term in year 2025. Your leadership and dedication have contributed significantly to the advancement of the college and excellence in medical profession. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the highlight of the agenda today, and that is the ceremonial induction of the 50th President of Ceylon College of Physicians, Professor Namal Vijay. Now, to do the honors of officially introducing and inducting our new President, I'd like to invite once again the President of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2025, Vidyajyoti Professor Prasad Katulanda, to the lectern.
Trustees, past presidents, fellows, council members, members of the Ceylon College of Physicians, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure and privilege today to present a clinician of exceptional distinction, a dedicated educator, prolific researcher, as the President of the Ceylon College of Physicians 2026, Professor Namal Vijay. Born as the only son of his late parents, Dr. Tejasiri Vijay and Mrs. Kamala Vijay, Professor Vijay showed great academic brilliance since his younger years. Educated at Rahula College, Matara and Royal College, Colombo, he graduated with distinction from the Faculty of Medicine, University of Ruhuna in 1994. On completion of his internship at Sri Jawaharlal General Hospital, he worked at the National Hospital Kandy, National Hospital of Sri Lanka, and at the Colombo North Teaching Hospital Ragama during the early part of his career. His initial postgraduate training was at the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, University of Colombo, where he obtained MD Medicine in year 2001. Thereafter, he pursued advanced training in cardiology in New Zealand and obtained fellowship of the Royal Australasian College of Physicians in Australasian College of Physicians. In 2002, having moved to New Zealand for his overseas postgraduate training at Palmerston North Hospital, he was successfully selected to advanced training in cardiology in New Zealand on completion of the fellowship exam of the Royal Australasian College of Physicians. Following completion of cardiology training at Waikato Hospital, New Zealand, he was offered a scholarship by the New Zealand Heart Foundation to pursue a fellowship in interventional cardiology at the St. Paul's Hospital, Vancouver, Canada. The interventional fellowships included coronary interventions and complex structural heart interventions, including transcatheter aortic valve implantation. He obtained his MRCP in 2004. On his return to Sri Lanka in 2011, he was appointed as a senior lecturer in medicine at the Faculty of Medicine, General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University. Currently is the chair professor of medicine in the same department. He previously served as the dean of the Faculty of Medicine at General Sri Jawaharlal Kotalawala Defence University. As a pioneer member of the newly established Faculty of Medicine, KDU, he has contributed immensely to the advancement of the faculty and establishment of the University Hospital, KDU. He is a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians, Royal College of Physicians of Edinburgh, Ceylon College of Physicians, Cardiac Society of Australia and New Zealand, and the European Society of Cardiology. Additionally, Professor Namal Vijay is an honorary Air Commodore of the Sri Lanka Air Force as well. Professor Vijay remains a prolific researcher with an H-index of 17. He has published widely in both national and international journals. Many of his publications include first-in-man interventions in interventional cardiology. He has done more than 100 abstract presentations in scientific meetings, both nationally and internationally. His work has been recognized widely with more than 2,600 citations. He has done many invited lectures in local and international conferences. He has authored the textbook Essential Cardiology for medical undergraduates and junior doctors. He was the former co-editor of the Journal of Ceylon College of Physicians, the official journal of the CCP, and currently serves as the co-editor of the Sri Lanka Journal of Medical Sciences. He has served as an editor and in the editorial boards of many national and international journals, including the Sri Lanka Journal of Health Research, Asian Journal of Internal Medicine, Biomed Research International, and Journal of Cardiology and Therapy. Professor Namal Vijayasinghe is an experienced examiner in both undergraduate and postgraduate medicine. He is an examiner of the membership examination of the Royal College of Physicians and has examined in United Kingdom, India, and Sri Lanka. Outside his life in medicine, Professor Vijayasinghe was a member of the Royal College hockey team and represented Colombo district in the junior national hockey tournament in 1982. He represented Ruhuna University cricket and hockey teams in the inter-university games throughout his medical undergraduate period. He captained the Ruhuna University cricket team in 1992 and obtained university colours for cricket. He was also the president of the Medical Student Union for 2 years and the editor and vice president of the Ruhuna University Student Union. He is the current president of the Colombo All Boys Association of Rahula College, Matara, and an executive committee member of the Colonel Henry Steele Olcott Foundation. He is also the current project and operations director of Ahimsa, Sri Lanka Animal Welfare Organization, and was the project director of building the first monument dedicated to animal welfare in Galgamore. Professor Vijayasinghe is married to Dr. Dinusha Abevikrama and is blessed with a daughter, Sanduni, and a son, Ravindu. And ladies and gentlemen, I have no doubt that Professor Vijayasinghe's proven leadership abilities and his interest and enthusiasm in academia and other professional activities will elevate the legacy of the Ceylon College of Physicians further and to the next level. And let me now present Professor Namal Vijayasinghe as the President of the Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2026.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite the President for the year 2025, Vidyajyoti Professor Prasad Katulanda, to please come forward to administer the President's oath and to hand over the President's medal to the newly inducted President of Ceylon College of Physicians, Professor Namal Vijayasinghe, symbolizing the official transfer of leadership, responsibility, and service.
The members of the Ceylon College of Physicians have on this day, 9th January 2026, elected you their president for the ensuing year. I hereby, by their authority and in their name, present you the insignia of the office of the President of the Ceylon College of Physicians.
I solemnly give my faith that I will observe the statutes, bylaws, and regulations of the Ceylon College of Physicians.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, the ceremonial induction of the President for the year 2026 is now complete. As the newly inducted President assumes the highest office of the College, we look forward to hearing his vision for the advancement of the profession and the work of the College. It's now my distinct honor and privilege to invite the 50th President of Ceylon College of Physicians, Professor Namal Vijayasinghe, to do the President's address.
Trustees, past presidents, council members, distinguished invitees, esteemed colleagues from sister colleges and professional bodies, ladies and gentlemen. It's with deep humility, a profound sense of responsibility, and immense gratitude that I stand before you today, having been entrusted with office of the President of Ceylon College of Physicians. I consider this as a great honor, but also duty, one that carries with its legacy of over half a century of service to the medicine of Sri Lanka, shaped by the wisdom, integrity, and dedication of those who have served before me. First and foremost, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the past presidents, fellows, and members of this college for the confidence you have placed on me. I am deeply grateful for your trust, and I pledge to serve the college with integrity, transparency, and unwavering commitment. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our immediate past president, Vidya Jyoti, Professor Prasad Katulanda, and the outgoing council for their exemplary leadership. Your hard work during last year strengthened the college and preserved its standing as the authoritative voice of the physicians in Sri Lanka. I also wish to acknowledge the pioneers and the past presidents of the college, whose vision had the foundation for what the Ceylon College of Physicians represents today: excellence in internal medicine and the finer specialties, commitment to postgraduate education, and services to the nation. I consider myself as a temporary custodian of this legacy that built through decades of scholarship, mentorship, and selfless services. Although I became a member of this esteemed college in 2001, my active involvement with the college was since 2016. I'm thankful to Dr. Nihal Gunatilaka, who introduced me to the college by giving me a position in his council. Since then, I was able to contribute continuously to the college during past 10 years. I'm grateful to all the past presidents during past 10 years to keep in trust on me for various responsibilities of the college. My main role of the college was being the co-editor of the Journal of the Ceylon College of Physicians for 6 years. I pay gratitude to Professor Saman Gunatilaka and Professor Kammani Wanigasurya, who worked with me to uplift the standards of our journal to the present status. The Ceylon College of Physicians occupies a unique and a vital position in Sri Lanka's healthcare landscape. We are not only a professional body, but a moral and intellectual authority, one that shapes clinical standards, influences policy, and guides the next generation of physicians. At the time when healthcare systems globally are under strain, and when our own country continues to navigate economic challenges, the responsibility of physicians extends beyond the hospital wards and clinics. We must be healers for the patients, advisors to policymakers, mentors to trainees, and advocates of ethical medical practices. The college must continue to be a forum where scientific rigor, compassionate care, and national responsibility converge together. The theme of our college for year 2006 is achieving health excellence through person-centered care. Until towards the end of 20th century, It was the physician-centered care that determined the decision-making of the patient management. Physician-centered care was based on the assumption that doctors knows the best, and he or she will act on the best interests of the patient, and should thus dominate the doctor-patient relationship. Physician-centered care was also called medical paternalism. Physician was not only dominated in decision-making in the patient care, he also plays a pivotal role in health administration and leading healthcare teams. However, it became more important to consider patient wishes and their point of views also in the decision-making of medical treatments. This also follows the ethical principle of patient autonomy. Therefore, the concept of patient-centered care was considered a better approach compared to the physician-centered care. A patient is a person who receives treatment for an illness, a situation which is characterized by vulnerability and dependence. Patient-centered care is a concept that emphasizes the involvement of the patient and their families in the decision-making of the medical treatments. This concept seems to be more appropriate compared to the physician-centered care, as the patient gets opportunity to decide what they want to achieve by receiving health care. Person-centered healthcare is another step forward in the positive direction and now considered a better approach than patient-centered care. However, it is still not uncommon to believe that the concepts of patient-centered care and person-centered care are equal. The main difference between these two concepts is that the whole person in a wider context is considered in the person-centered care compared to only the person's role as a patient is considered in the patient-centered care. The main goal of person-centered care is for the person to live a meaningful life. Here, the person is kept in the heart of their care. It is critical in the provision of quality health care. This concept has more holistic focus on the person's uniqueness in disregard to the sickness. It focuses on the individual values, preferences, and needs, and consider patients as equal partners in decision making. There are four major components, we also call them 4 C's of person-centered care, that is culture, care, communication, and collaboration. It involves respecting their dignity, listening to their concerns, and empowering them to make informed decisions. This approach goes beyond a pure medical model, considering emotional, social, and financial factors that influence a person's well-being. The key aspects of person-centered care include flexibility in treating each person as an individual with unique needs and preferences in a respectful and dignified manner. Empowering them by providing necessary knowledge to make informed decisions and to actively participate and be responsible in all aspects of their care. Personalize the care to their specific circumstances. Values and needs coordinate all aspects of care, integrate and align with their goals, focusing on physical well-being and emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and building relationships to foster mutual respect and treat and trust between healthcare providers and the individuals. Benefits of person-centered care include happiness, confidence, and improved satisfaction of the individuals who are less anxious and with the feeling of being respected and valued. They also will have the feeling of independence and the feeling of in control of their health. The health outcomes will be better as the individuals are more likely to adhere with lifestyle modification and the treatment because of their active participation and their responsibility in care. This will also reduce healthcare costs by reducing unnecessary hospital admissions, costly investigations, and unwarranted treatments. During this year, we plan to popularize the concept of person-centered care in all our educational activities. In addition, we concentrate on island-wide educational programs for the general public to empower them with knowledge on common diseases and good lifestyle measures. All the programs that we are going to do this year will be lined up in a short video soon after my speech. Our postgraduate trainees and young physicians are the future of our profession. The college must be a source of guidance, advocacy, and mentorship to them. We will work closely with training bodies and stakeholders to enhance academic and professional support to our trainees. During my tenure, I intend to strengthen the college role in continuing professional development by expanding high-quality evidence-based educational programs. The college will continue to provide clear evidence-based guidance on clinical practice while serving as a strong voice in matters of medical ethics, professionalism, and patient safety. As you all know, all the members of our college are members of some other college. That is why we call the Ceylon College of Physicians as an umbrella organization. So during this year, we have planned special activities to bring these different specialists together and have unity. So the special programs have been planned in order to do that. Other than the routine college activities, the biggest task we have this year will be building our home. You already saw this, and during last year, Prasad has worked immensely with the others. Now we have got the land back, but it is our task to build our home. We have got all the plans in place to build the office building of Ceylon College of Physicians at Rajagiriya. I take this opportunity to urge all of you to give your maximum support in this endeavor. Physicians also have a duty to contribute to national health discourse. The college will engage constructively with the Ministry of Health and other stakeholders to offer independent, scientifically grounded advice on matters of health policy, workforce planning, and service delivery. Our goal is not confrontation, but collaboration, always guided by what best serves the people of our country. As you all know, Sri Lankan physicians are well respected worldwide. We will continue to strengthen ties with international colleges and professional bodies, promoting academic exchange, collaborative research, and global recognition of our standards and expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many people and institutions who supported me and guided me to shape my career. They include my alma mater, Rahula College, Matara, and Royal College, Colombo, where I had my primary and secondary education. Runa Medical Faculty, where I had my medical education. And in the early part of my career, I worked at Sri Javardhanapura General Hospital, National Hospital Kandy, National Hospital of Sri Lanka, and North Colombo Teaching Hospital, where I also did my MD training. After moving to New Zealand, Palmerston North Hospital, where I did my postgraduate training in medicine, and Waikato Hospital in Hamilton, where I did my advanced training in cardiology. Also, St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver, where I did my fellowship in interventional cardiology. And this is General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University, where I work today. And that is another institution that recognized my potential and gave opportunity to work for my country. I have worked with 4 vice chancellors. I'm very happy that all 4 of them are here today. I'm really thankful to them for being here. And then my trainers in medicine, Dr. H.R. Samarasinghe and Dr. Mrs. Sujata Rawanpathina, she's here today. And my trainers in cardiology, Dr. Jera Devillin in New Zealand, and Dr. John Webb, with whom I did my interventional fellowship. Also my late parents, Dr. Tejasiri Vijayasinghe and Mrs. Kamala Vijayasinghe, and also my in-laws, my late father-in-law, Mr. Vijaypala Bevikrama, and my mother-in-law, Mrs. Kusuma Bevikrama, she is here today. And I have 4 sisters. I am the only son in the family, and we have a big family. And my brother-in-laws, sister-in-law, and all of them. And also, at last, my loving wife, Dinusha, and my daughter, Sanduni, and son, Ravindu. I remember all of them. And thank you for being with me all this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I accept this office with humility, great pride, and determination. I look forward to work closely with my council, our trustees, past presidents, fellows, members, and all the stakeholders of the college, and we guide Ceylon College officials into the next chapter. Let us move forward together with clarity of purpose, unity of spirit, and an unwavering commitment to excellence in medicine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful and inspiring address. We are confident that your leadership will further enhance the standing of the college and contribute meaningfully to the advancement of medical practice and patient care in Sri Lanka. Also, we do wish Professor Namal Vijayasinghe and his entire council the very best in his term. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite you to witness a video presentation outlining the plans and mission of Ceylon College of Physicians for the year 2026.
In 2026, the Ceylon College of Physicians will operate under the inspiring theme of achieving excellence through person-centered care. Guided by a skilled, dynamic and committed council led by the President, Professor Namal Vijay Singha, together with the 2 secretaries and the Treasurer, the college is set to embark on a productive and an impactful year. A wide range of academic and professional activities is planned. The monthly Young Physicians Forum will continue to nurture the next generation of physicians, while the college lectures and specialty update programs conducted in collaboration with sister colleges will ensure continuous professional development. Particular emphasis will be placed on supporting our colleagues working in peripheries of the country in resource-limited settings, ensuring equitable access to education and professional opportunities. The Infectious Disease Forum will remain an active forum of the college, continuing its work in developing national guidelines, strengthening collaboration with regional partners, and organizing high-quality continuing medical education events. Junior doctors will receive focused support through structured career guidance programs and preparatory courses for the MD and MRCP examinations, helping them navigate critical milestones in their professional journey. To further extend the reach of the college, regional meetings will be held in Anuradhapura and Mathura, as well as satellite conferences in Kandy and Galle, fostering engagement with physicians across the country and strengthening regional networks. The flagship academic event of the year will be the annual academic sessions scheduled from the 16th to the 19th of September 2026 at the Shangri-La Hotel, Colombo. This premier event will be conducted in collaboration with several international and regional colleges, providing an exceptional platform for knowledge exchange, research dissemination, and professional collaboration. Beyond academic pursuits, the college in 2026 will continue to promote work-life balance through sports events and revival, which will include beyond medicine lectures, a book club, a musical interlude, and a talents night, encouraging camaraderie, creativity, and well-being among its members. In collaboration with the Asia Pacific Stroke Conference, the CCP will further strengthen initiatives aimed at enhancing stroke management nationwide. In addition, as part of its public health education drive, the college plans to launch a YouTube channel titled Health TV and expand outreach to peripheral communities through local radio programs, thereby enhancing public awareness and health literacy. Furthermore, the biannually published Journal of the Ceylon College of Physicians will continue to promote good clinical practice and influence policy making across Sri Lanka by updating current knowledge and perspectives across a broad range of medical specialties. With these ambitious initiatives, the Ceylon College of Physicians in 2026 is poised to reach new heights, reaffirming its commitment to healthcare excellence through person-centered care.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we now take a great pride in recognizing the exceptional leadership, dedication, and service of our immediate past president of Ceylon College of Physicians. I'd now like to invite the President, Professor Namal Vijay to kindly come forward to present the Past President Medal to Vidyajyoti Professor Prasad Katulanda in recognition of his service and contributions during his term as the President in year 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause as a deep appreciation for his commitment for the college during his term. Thank you very much, sir. We now come to a significant and a meaningful segment of today's program. The growth and progress of Ceylon College of Physicians over the years stand as a testament to the unwavering dedication and leadership of its past presidents, whose contributions have shaped the college to what it is today. Tonight, we have the honor to felicitate another distinguished past president whose contributions have made a lasting impact to the achievements and progress of Ceylon College of Physicians. This esteemed past president we are speaking about is Dr. Lalit S. Vijayratna. Ladies and gentlemen, now to read the citation in the honor of past president Dr. Lalit S. Vijayratna, I'd like to invite past President Dr. Nayomali Amarasena to the lectern.
Professor Namal Vijay Singha, President, Ceylon College of Physicians, past presidents, members and fellows of the Ceylon College of Physicians, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to introduce and felicitate Dr. Lalit Vijayratna, who's been a very close friend of mine. Dr. Lalit Sirimavan Vijayratna received his early education at Trinity College, Kandy, and his secondary education at Nalanda Vidyalaya, Colombo. He graduated from the Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo in 1981 with a second-class upper division in the final MBBS, and completed his MD in Medicine at the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, Colombo in December 1987. He then entered the field of rheumatology and rehabilitation, having developed a passion for that field during his post-intern appointment as a medical officer in the Department of Rheumatology. He completed his overseas training at the Devonshire Royal Hospital for Rheumatic Diseases in Manchester, United Kingdom, during which period he obtained the MRCP UK in 1992. He was the first MD trainee to be board certified in rheumatology. On his return to our shores in 1993, he was appointed consultant rheumatologist and physician in charge of the Rheumatology and Rehabilitation Hospital in Ragama, Colombo North, where he served till February 2000. He threw himself into developing the rehabilitation hospital, engaging in several fundraising projects, such as musical shows, which enabled him to build the hospital's infrastructure, making it the premier hospital for medical rehabilitation in Sri Lanka. Lalit's final appointment while in government service was to the National Hospital of Sri Lanka in 2005, where he served for 12 years till his retirement in 2017. He established a comprehensive medical rehabilitation treatment program for the stroke unit, and he also served as a committee member of the National Coordination Committee for the Protection of the Rights of Disabled Persons from 1993 to 2001. Lalit then turned his focus on two underdeveloped areas of medicine which needed nurturing, namely sports medicine and geriatrics. He conducted sports medicine clinics dedicated to sports injuries and worked in close collaboration with orthopedic surgeons. They provided tertiary care for sports injuries, mainly in the form of medical rehabilitation. As the president of the Sri Lanka Sports Medicine Association, He was instrumental in establishing the diploma in sports medicine and creating the specialty board in sports medicine at the PGIM. Lalit also worked as the chairperson of the specialty board in elderly medicine for 5 years. He contributed immensely to the field of geriatric medicine by serving as the leading figure behind the diploma in elderly medicine and by developing the curriculum for the MD in geriatric medicine. He initiated the first association for geriatric medicine in 2014 and is the current patron of the Sri Lanka Association of Geriatric Medicine. He was awarded the fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians of London and the honorary fellowship of the Ceylon College of General Practitioners. He was the president of the Sri Lanka Association of Rheumatology and Medical Rehabilitation from 2013 to 2015. He was president of the Ceylon College of Physicians in 2015. During his tenure as the CCP president, he facilitated the launch of the MRCP PACERS examination in Colombo and served as the host examiner from 2016 to 2024. Lalit made a considerable impact by pioneering new treatment protocols in the field of rheumatology. He introduced the use of methotrexate in Sri Lanka, and he significantly contributed to providing relief to patients with arthritis by just that endeavor. Lalit is also a keen researcher and has worked as the lead investigator in many pivotal global clinical trials and clinical research programs investigating the safety and efficacy of novel therapeutic compounds in rheumatoid arthritis and other inflammatory diseases. He was the principal investigator for a phase 2 clinical trial conducted by Arana Therapeutics Limited, Australia, where a TNF-alpha inhibitor was tested on a population of patients with rheumatoid arthritis not responding to the standard non-biological demands. He also introduced the team concept for the care of the physically disabled, and by inviting the NGO Motivation of the United Kingdom to Sri Lanka, introduced for the first time a comprehensive rehabilitation program for patients with spinal cord injuries at the rehabilitation hospital. Mr. President, Dr. Lalit Sirimevan Vijayaratne is a distinguished clinician, a pioneer in many fields related to medicine, and a committed trainer. I take great pleasure in presenting him to you for his award.
Thank you very much, sir. As we move on to the next part of the program, I'd like to request the dignitaries at the head table to please take your seats in the audience. Also, thank you for your gracious presence at the head table today. Ladies and gentlemen, to bring a moment of artistic enrichment and cultural grace to this evening, it's our great pleasure to present one of Sri Lanka's most respected and celebrated vocalists now on stage. He's a true icon of Sri Lankan music, also is widely admired for his unique voice, soulful melodies, and his ability to convey deep emotions through his songs. His contributions to Sri Lankan music have earned him enduring respect and admiration, making him a treasured figure in our artistic landscape. This evening, we are honored to have him with us to provide an interlude of music that will undoubtedly add warmth and inspiration to our program. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome one of Sri Lanka's most iconic and celebrated musical artists, Karunaratne Dilgane, on stage.
සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. අද ගීත ගායනා කරන්න තියෙන හරි අමුතු විදිහකට අපේ මහාචාර්ය නාමල් විජේසිංහ එතුමා තමයි යෝජනා කරේ වාදක මණ්ඩලයක් නැතුව මියුසික් ට්‍රැක්ස් මේ සංගීත පත වාදනය වෙන අතරේ මම සජීවීව ගායනා කරන්න ඕන කියලා. මම මේ පළවෙනි වතාවට තමයි එහෙම එතුමා යෝජනා කරපු එක පළවෙනි වතාවට තමයි මම මේ කරන්නේ. අපි බලමු එතුමාගේ යෝජනාව කොයිතරම් සාර්ථක වෙයිද කියලා. මම මුකුත් බෑයි කිව්වේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා ඔබත් අහලා ඇති මේ ගීතය අපි පටන් ගමු සියලුම මව්වරුන්ට උපහාරයක් විදියට. ගමට කලින් හිරු මුළු තැන්ගෙට වටිනා. ගමට කලින් හිරු මුළු තැන්ගිට වදනා ඒ හිරු එළි නැනමල් පොඩි පිපුණා ඒ මල් සුවඳේ අද ලොවුතුරු සුව විඳිනා කලාවේ අපේ අම්මා දරුවන් ඉනතු සිතන නිවන් දකින්නේ කළුවර විදුන් එක බිඳ මෙතන නිවි බිඳ ගන්නේ හෙට අරුණට සැරසෙන තව දවසක් ගැන නින්දේ සිහින දකින්නේ මහමායාවෙන් කවදාදු ඔයනෙත් දරුසිනිහසින් මිදෙන්නේ විහංග ගීත බන පද වේවා බෝ මලුවක ඇවිදින පහන් වැටක් තුන් සිත නිවි සැදේවා මතු උපදින සසරේ විශාකාව වී මෙත් මගනෙත් හමු වේවා ඇත් රැජිනියනේ ඔබේ නැලවිලි ගීතය ලොවම නිවන කවියක් වේවා ගමට කලින් හිරු මුළු තැන්ගෙට වඩනා ඒ හිරු එළියේ දැනමල් පොඩි පිපුණා ඒ මල් සුවඳේ අග ලොවුතුරු සුව විඳිනා කලාවැවේ නිල් යවර අපේ අම්මා මහාචාර්යතුමාගේ යෝජනාව හරි මීළඟට ගායනා කරන ගීතය බැලූ බැල්මට ප්‍රේම ගීතයක් වගේ තමයි පේන්නේ. මමත් එහෙම තමයි හිතුවේ මේක ගායනා කරන මුල් කාලේ කියන්නේ 1992 වගේ කාලෙදී සෝබා දහමට නොවන අවනත ලොවේ කිසිවක් නැහැ. ලොවේ පෙරදුම මිසක කිසිදා ලැබූ දිනුවක් නැහැ. අතීතයේ සිහිනයක් පමණයි හැබැයි සුවඳක් නැහැ. එදා සෙනෙහෙන් නොබැඳුනා නම් මෙදා වියෝවක් නැහැ. මේ ගීතය ලියලා තියෙන්නේ වර්තමාන අටමස්ථානාධිපති හාමුදුරුවෝ පූජ්‍ය පල්ලේකම හේමරතන නායක හාමුදුරුවෝ තමයි ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. උන්වහන්සේ මේ ගීතය අදහස් කරන්නේ අපේ ජීවිතයේ ඇලීම් ගැලීම් බැඳීම් වලදී අපි ගොඩක් දේවල් පසුපස හඹා යනවා. ඒ සියල්ල අත්පත් කරගත්තාම අවසානයේ අපිට මොකද ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ වගේ ශූන්‍ය හැඟීමක් නේද වගේ අදහසක් තමයි උන්වහන්සේ කියන්න උත්සාහ කරලා තියෙන්නේ. කියන්නේ බෞද්ධ දර්ශනයේ අති ගැඹුරුම තැනක් ස්පර්ශ කරමින් ලියපු ගීතයක් වගේ තමයි තේරෙන්නේ මේ ගීතේ. හැබැයි මම තෝරාගත්තේ එහෙම අදහස් කියන්නේ මේක ප්‍රේම ගීතයක් කියලා හිතලා තමයි මම මුලදී තෝරාගත්තේ. අපේ හාමුදුරුවරු ඇත්තටම සින්දු ලිව්වේ නැහැ. 976 වෙනකල් හාමුදුරුවරු සින්දු ලිව්වේ නැහැ. හාමුදුරුවරු කවියෙන් තමයි බණ කියන්න උත්සාහ කරේ. පීදාගම මෛත්‍රී හාමුදුරුවෝ, වෑත්තෑවේ හාමුදුරුවෝ, රාහුල හාමුදුරුවෝ මේ හැමෝම බුදු ගුණාලංකාරයේ ලෝ වැඩ සංග්‍රහව සැලනීනි සංදේශ කාව්‍ය ගොඩක් මේ සියල්ල කවියෙන් බණ කියපු එකක් තමයි තිබුණේ. යතිවරයන් වහන්සේලා කවියෙන් තමයි බණ කිව්වේ. කිසිම කෙනෙක් ගීත ලියන්න කිසියක් බයක් තුණා. මේ අභියෝගය ඉස්සරළම ජයගත්තේ වැලමිටියාවේ ධම්මරක්කිත හාමුදුරුවෝ. උන්වහන්සේ තමා 976 ගුවන් විදුලියට ගීතයක් ලියනවා. ගීතය ගායනා කරන්නේ මහාචාර්ය සනත් නන්දසිරි. එතුමා තමයි මේ ගීතය ගායනා කරේ. සිත්ගත් මහත් අදින ගත් ගමන් බදින සත් වගට දුක් දෙවන තුංගා සසර බිය නැති කරන අදිටනින් හද පිරුණු කුමරු තම අසු පිටට නැංගා. මේ සිදුවත් කුමාරයාගේ අභිනිෂ්ක්‍රමණය තමයි උන්වහන්සේ මේ ගීතෙත් නගන්නේ. උන්වහන්සේ බය නැතුව ලිව්වා. හැබැයි මේක හරියටම අල්ලාගත්තේ පූජ්‍ය රමුගුණ සිද්ධාර්ථ හාමුදුරුවෝයි මේ ගීතය ලියපු පූජ්‍ය පල්ලේකම හේමරතන නායක හාමුදුරුවෝ. ඉතින් උන්වහන්සේ ලියපු ගීතේ මම ප්‍රේම ගීතයක් කියලා හිතපු නමුත් ප්‍රේම ගීතයක් නොවන ජීවිතයේ අනිත්‍ය හඹා ගොස් ලබා ගන්නා දෙයක් නැහැ කියන අදහස ස්මතු කරන අපි හමු අතීතයේ සීනයක් පමණයි ගීතේ. මම හිතන්නේ ඔබටත් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් මේකෙන් මොකද්ද ප්‍රේමය පිළිබඳ හැඟීමක් ඇති වෙන්නේ, නිස්සාරත්වය පිළිබඳ හැඟීමක් ඇති වෙන්නේ කියලා. සිහිනයා පමණයි හැබැයි සුවඳක් නෑ. ඉදාසිනින් නොබැඳුනා නම් නිදා වියෝවක් නෑ. අතීතය සිහිනයා පමණයි හැබැයි සුවඳක් නෑ. ඉදාසිනින් නොබැඳුනා නම් නිදා වියෝවක් නෑ. නෙතේ කඳුලක් නෑ දනු මන්දිර බිඳී වැටුණත් නෙතේ කඳුලක් නෑ සිනහවෙන්නට වරම් නොලාද හිතේ කිලුටක් අතීතය සිහිනයා පමණයි හැබැසුවලක් නෑ ඉදාසෙනෙන් නොබැඳුනානම් මිදාවියුවක් නොවන අවනට ලොවේ කිසිවක් නෑ සුබාදහමට නොවන අවනට ලොවේ කිසිවක් නෑ ලොවේ පැරදුම මිසක කිසිද ලැබූ දිනුමක් අතීතය සිහිනයා පමණයි හැබැසුවලක් නෑ ඉදාසෙනෙන් නොබැඳුනානම් මිදාවියුවක් නෑ ඊළඟට ගායනා කරන ගීතේ මම මුලින්ම ගායනා කරපු ගීතයක් මේකත් 1990 වගේ ගායනා කරපු ගීතයක්. මේකත් මේ මම හිතුවේ ප්‍රේම ගීතයක් කියලා. මම වැඩිපුර ප්‍රේම ගීත තමයි ගායනා කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ ගීත රචකයා අදහස් කරන්නේ ඊට වෙනස් අදහසක්. ඔහු කල්පනා කරනවා මේ අපේ ජීවිතයේ අපි සතුටෙන් ඉන්නකොට අපිට නිරුදක කතරක් වුණත් හිත සතුටින් තියෙනකොට පේන්නේ මල්යායක් වගේ. අපේ හිත සතුටින් තියෙනකොට කාන්තාරයක් වුණත් මල්යායක් වගේ පේන්නේ හිත සතුටින් තියෙනකොට. අපි හිත දුකින් තියෙනකොට මල්යායක් ලැබුගිනි ඇවිලෙනවා වගේ තමයි දැනෙනවා කියලා එතුමා කියන්නේ මහින්ද දිසානායක. එතුමා තමයි මේක සංගීත මේ පද රචනා කළේ. සංගීතවත් කළේ විශාරද ගුණදාස කපුගේ. අපේ ගීතය හමු ඇසට අස්වන මායමේ. ඇසට අසුවන මායමේ බමර සැන කෙලි මල් විලේ ලසෝ ලැබුගිනි ඇවුලුනා සිත ඔබ මගින් වෙන්නූ දිනේ ඇසට අසුවන මායමේ බමර සැන කෙලි මල් විලේ ලසෝ ලැබුගිනි ඇවුලුනා සිත ඔබ මගින් වෙන්නූ දිනේ පතක් මත විසුල පිණි කැට සැඩ සුලන් වැද සරසරින් හෙත සිය පතක් මත විසුල පිණි කැට සැඩ සුලං වැද සරසරින් හෙත මගෙන් රිදවුම් දෙවුණු මොහොතක ඔබේ වත මට නැගේ සිහියට ඇසට අසුවන මායිමි බමර සැන කෙලි මල් විලේ ලස්සෝ ලැවුගිනි ඇවුලුනා සිත ඔබ මගෙන් වෙන්නූ දිනේ සතර අත පෙති විහිද විකසිත මලේ මල්මි මම නයුරු දැක සතර අත පෙති විහිද විකසිත මලේ මල්මි මම නයුරු දැක ඔබේ ලවනට සදුන මීවිත මත් කළා මතකයි මගේ සිත ඇසට අසුවන මායිමි බමර සැන කෙලි මල් විලේ ලස්සෝ ලැවුගිනි ඇවුලුනා සිත ඔබ මගින් වෙන්නූ දිනේ ඇසට අසුවන මායිමි බමර සැන කෙලි මල් විලේ ලස්සෝ ලැවුගිනි ඇවුලුනා සිත ඔබ මගින් වෙන්නූ දිනේ මිලකට ගායනා කරන ගීතය ටිකක් විවාදාත්මක ගීතයක් මේ මට නම් විවාදයක් නැහැ ප්‍රශ්නෙකුත් නැහැ නමුත් මේ රසිකයින්ට මේක පිළිබඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබුණා මේ ගහක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි හිතක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි කියන මේ ගීතය ප්‍රේමය පිළිබඳව ලියවිච්ච ගීතයක් නමුත් අන්තර්ජාලයේ මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් වෙනම අදහසක් තිබුණා එහෙම අදහසක් කවුරු හරි එහෙම එකක් දන්නවනම් එහෙම එකක් නෙමෙයි මේක තනිකර හුදු ප්‍රේම ගීතයක්මයි යමුනා මාල්නී පෙරේරා ලියා මේක තනු නිර්මාණය කළේ මම සංගීත නිර්මාණය කළේ විශාරද ගුණදාස කපුගේ අපි ඒ ගීතය හමු ගහක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි හිතක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි නුඹට සිත බැඳුනේ කිමැයි මා තවම නොදන්නෙමි නුඹට හිත බැඳි කාරණේ මම තවම සොයන්නෙමි වැලි කැට හිරුට පිම් බැඳ ඇතත් ලෝදමින් සොඳුරු ඇස්සට දැවෙන කතරක් ආදරේ පනමින් ලොවට නොපෙනෙන අරුම සෙනෙහස ඒ මගේ මනරම් පුදුම වේ නුඹ නම් කහක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි හිතක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි සඳට සදහට සෙනේ පැමුත් පුදුල තරු කැටයම් ඉරුට පෙම් බැඳි එකද තරුවක් සිටිය නොහැකිද යම් නුඹට නොහැඟෙන මගේ ප්‍රේමය ඒ වගේ මනරම් තුම වේ නුඹ නම් ගහක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි හිතක මල් පිපිලා පිපෙන්නේ ඇයිද නොදන්නෙමි නුඹට සිත බැඳුනේ කිමැයි මා තවම නොදන්නෙමි නුඹට හිත බැඳි කාරණේ මම තවම සොයන්නෙමි දැන් තියෙන අවසාන ගීතය ඒකත් මොන හරි කියලාම මම ගීතය පටන් ගන්නම් මේ දීර්ඝ ප්‍රේම ගීතාවලියක් තමයි මම ඇත්තටම ගායනා කරලා තියෙන්නේ සමහරවල් ඇයි ප්‍රේමයේම වස්තු විශේෂ කරගෙන ගීත ගායනා කරන්න කියලා මගේ උත්තරයක් තියෙනවා මම ගායනා කරන්නේ මිනිස්සුට ආසා ජීවිතේ පිළිබඳ ආශාවක් දල්වන්න ජීවන ධාරිතාව පුළුල් වෙන්න කොටින්ම ජීවිතයට පෙම් බදින්න එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ජීවිතේට ලොල් බවක් ඇතිකරන්න ගීත තමයි ගායනා කරන්න උත්සාහ කරන්නේ. මම විතර නෙමෙයි මම හිතන්නේ කලාකරුවන් හැම කෙනෙක්ම තමන්ගේ නිර්මාණය සඳහා ප්‍රේමය ආදරේ වස්තු විශේෂ කරගන්නේ කලාකරුවන්ගේ මූලික වගකීම තමයි මිනිසුන්ට ජීවිතේට පෙම් බන්ධන නිර්මාණ කරන එක. ඒක ස්ත්‍රී පුරුෂ ප්‍රේමයෙන් එහා ගියපු අපි මෙහෙම ගත්තොත් අපි නමක් නොදන්නා තෘණ පැලෑටියේ ඉඳලා මහා වනස්පතීන් දක්වා ආදරය කරන එක. ගහ වැලට සතා සීපාවට මේ මහ පොළොවට මාතෘ භූමියට අල්ලපු ආසනේ ඉන්න කෙනාට අල්ලපු ගෙදර කෙනාට මේ සමස්ත සමාජයට ආදරය කරන්න පෙළඹවන ගීත තමයි නිර්මාණකරුවන් කරන්නේ. මම විතරක් නෙමෙයි ගීත ගායකයන් විතරක් නෙමෙයි චිත්‍රපට නිෂ්පාදකයන් කවීන් නාට්‍යකරුවන් සියල්ලම කරන්නේ ජීවිතේට පෙම්බන්ධන ජීවිතේ අල්ලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නිර්මාණ. ඒක නිසා තමයි අපි හැමදාම යුද්ධයට විරුද්ධ වෙන්නේ. මිනිස්සු මරණයකට අපි කැමති නැහැ. ජීවත් කරන්න තමයි ඕන කියන අදහස අපේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒක නිසා ප්‍රේමය පිළිබඳ පුළුවන් තරම් ගීත ගායනා කරනවා. ඒකට කිසියම් කෙනෙක් ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහුවොත් ඇයි විරහ ගීත ගායනා කරන්න කියලා. මේක තමයි මට තේරෙන්නේ නැත්තේ මේකට උත්තරයක් නැහැ. ඔබට උත්තරයක් තියෙනවද දන්නේ නැහැ. විරහ ගීත වලට ඇයි අපි මේ තරම් ඇලුම් කරන්නේ කියන එකට මට නම් උත්තරයක් නැහැ. අපි හැමෝම විරහ විඳපු නොවිඳපු හැමෝම විරහ ගීත වලට ආදරය කරනවා ආසා කරනවා. ඒකට හේතුව මොකක්ද කියලා මම දන්නේ දන්නවා නම් අපේ මහාචාර්යතුමා මට කොයි වෙලාවකරි බේත් ගන්න කිව්වම කියලා දෙයි මෙන්න මේකයි කියලා. මම මේකත් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. එහෙම හිතමින් එහෙම කියමින් ඔබට සුබ රාත්‍රියකුත් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් මහාචාර්යතුමා තව මට මේකට ආරාධනා කරේ විශේෂඥ වෛද්‍ය මහාචාර්ය නාමල් විජේසිංහ මැතිතුමා එතුමා තමයි ආරාධනා කරේ. එතුමාට බොහොම ස්තුතියි. ඔබ හැමෝටම බොහොම ස්තුතියි. අවසාන ගීතයේ රෝස තොල් සිඹිමි තොල් මත කඳුළු බිඳු රැඳී. රෝස තුල්සි මෙමි තොල් මත කඳුළු විදුරදේ ඔබ ආදරේ කියා දුන්නේ ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ රැයයි සඳයි හරියට ඒ ඔබයි මමයි හීනයක් වගේ මගේ හිත පාර වෛරිද රෝස තුල්සි පිච්චමල් පිපි යහේ සුවඳ මාදවයි එක්වකී කතා එසවන දුම්කාරදේ ඔබ උන්නු තැන හදේ තාමත් හරිම උණුසුමයි ඉවසන්න බැරි තවම නුඹගේ ඉවයාමමයි රෝස තුල්සි මෙමි තොල් මත කඳුළු බිඳුරැඳේ ඔබ ආදරේ කියා දුන්නේ ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ රැයයි සඳයි හරියට ඒ ඔබයි මමයි හීනයක් වගේ මගේ හිත පාර වෛරිදී අඳුර එකි ගසයි සුසුමින් තරුණිවා දමයි සොඳුර නුඹ ළඟින් නැතිවත් හිතට පුනුසුමයි කඳුළු බිඳු නැගී ඉඳ හිට නෙතට අතවනයි සිනාසෙමි නමුත් මේ මුළු කඳුළු මගේ නොවේ රෝස තුල්සි මෙමි තොල් මත කඳුළු බිඳු රැඳේ ඔබ ආදරේ කියා දුන්නේ ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ රැයයි සඳයි හරියට ඒ ඔබයි මමයි හීනයක් වගේ මගේ හිත පාර වෛරිදී
Thank you very much for that beautiful musical interlude. On that vibrant note, ladies and gentlemen, we now conclude the formal proceedings of the ceremonial induction of the President for the year 2026 of Ceylon College of Physicians. Once again, we congratulate and wish the very best for the President, Professor Namal Vijay Singh, and his entire council. We hope they will have a year of great success to follow. As we wrap up the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enriching our occasion with your presence, and we are grateful that you have taken your time to be with us today. I'm Dr. Sajana Vanigasurya. It's my pleasure to be your host for today's program. Now, may I kindly request you all to please rise as we have our dignitaries leaving the hall in a ceremonial procession. Ladies and gentlemen, have a pleasant evening. Thank you.